It's been almost 2 years since sports betting became legal in North Carolina. And tonight we're taking a closer look at the impact after we just had the biggest game of the year.
Yeah, the state has seen billions of dollars wagered, with tax revenue going to youth sports and other programs. But experts say there is another side to the story.
Yeah, there have long been concerns about gambling addiction, and some say those fears are becoming reality. So Miles Harris breaks down the numbers and the warning signs tonight.
2 years after sports betting launched in North Carolina, the numbers are adding up. State data shows bettors have wagered billions of dollars since March of 2024, with total bets now topping more than $7 billion statewide in the first complete calendar year. Sportsbooks keep a portion of that money, but the state taxes operators at 18% of their revenue. Now, supporters say it's a win, but as betting has become more accessible, just a few taps on a phone, experts say they're seeing a different trend emerge.
Since we launched, within 6 months of sports betting launching in North Carolina, the North Carolina Problem Gambling Helpline saw a 79% increase in calls.
Sarah Howe with the Addiction Professionals of North Carolina say they've seen an increase in people reaching out for help, many of them first-time gamblers drawn in by sports betting, and they say the impact goes far beyond losing money.
There's research that shows that family members would be embarrassed to say their family member had a gambling disorder. So then they don't want to raise their hand, which is why now you have a higher suicide rate, because by the time you've gotten to that point, you could have lost your house, you could have lost your family. There's so many things, right?
Former NBA player Rex Chapman opened up on the organization's podcast about his gambling addiction, describing how easy access to betting spiraled into a life-altering struggle.
Just the constant roller coaster, I think, kept me from addressing anything important going on in my life. Anything that I needed to address that might keep me from that behavior. So I was just so far lost in my gambling addiction that I didn't, I really couldn't see straight.
Experts say the constant advertising, especially around major events like the Super Bowl, could make it even harder for people at risk. They urge anyone who feels their betting is getting out of control to seek help early.
Where possible, addiction is a family disease. So where we can bring everybody together and start that healing, that's really, really helpful. At the end of the day, hope is not lost, and give yourself some grace and time and know there's help out there.
Addiction professionals say if you or someone that you know is struggling with gambling, help is available through the North Carolina Problem Gambling Helpline. We posted that information on our mobile app. In Southwest Charlotte, I'm Miles Harris, WCNC Charlotte.